Yo, social media been really tripping, man, for the last.
Wow, what's up?
Just everything that's been going on with it, everything that's been popping off between the Bam situation, 50, the Dwight. It's been a lot, but either way, we're gonna talk about it. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Through the Scope. This is Big.
Quiz. E.
Yo, fellas, how y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling?
I'm always good.
We had some good weather this week. Got a little chilly over
2
the weekend.
days.
Yeah, 2 days, but
That's
it
about
got a little
it.
chilly over the. It got a little chilly over the weekend. Everything good?
Yeah.
Everything good.
No complaints.
No complaints?
No complaints. I
You sure about that?
cool.
You like you got something on your chest?
Nah, I'm cool. Hey, look, I'm cool. I just want peace. I just want peace. We got wars going on.
Right.
We got gas going up.
Right.
We got all this killing and all these type of going on. We got 50 terrorizing everybody.
I know, right? Being a bully. Being a bully, man.
It don't matter where you go. Anywhere you go. You go on the internet, you seeing something. You go outside, you seeing something. You watch the news, you seeing something. I just want peace. This is a peace. This is a peaceful episode for me.
There's no peace.
Nothing doing, no drama.
No, there's no peace.
In the words of a famous orator, can we all just get along?
No.
I just want peace.
No, there's no peace. There's no peace.
I'll be honest though. We have a real talk about 50.
Why?
Honestly, we got to be honest about 50.
What's up? What we got to talk about?
Bro, he is one of the corniest rappers alive, bro.
Ooh.
The corniest
Ooh.
rapper.
Corny.
You finally came over to my
Bro,
side,
he's
huh?
corny, bro. I'm tired of all
Just
these
the things he do?
I'm tired of all these dick eating fans, bro. Like, he will literally have a beef with somebody like Ross. Call Ross fat. You go through all the comments, they like, yo, he killing him. Like, yo, Ross, you dead. Don't respond. I'm like, come on, dog. We seen a fat joke a mile away, dog. They enable him. I blame y'all. Y'all enable 50, dog.
He's a troll.
They do.
He's a troll.
For all the women out there, if it was a dude they was talking to was behaving like 50, they wouldn't even breathe in their direction.
Right, they said he was corny.
They ain't even talk to him.
Huh.
For the dudes, you ain't hanging around with no nigga that's acting like 50, dog. Come on, bro. Like, let's be honest. Like, all the petty sassiness this dude
He is
about.
girling.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
all the moves he made trying to buy the building out the landlord from Jim Jones, and
The buy
even
tickets,
before that,
the drive rule joint when he bought the tickets to the front row,
Yeah.
thinking like nobody was
if
there.
he did that,
Yeah.
you don't even know what him. And then you got the remember he's beefing with Floyd, the writing joke. I mean, the reading jokes, and he beat with T.I. Now he want to take it to people's women. Like, bro, he corny, bro. When he was doing with Meek, like, bro, he corny.
Yeah.
That's just corny.
You
Like,
finally
Is he trying to keep his name in the spotlight? Because he's not doing anything rapping.
I don't know what his
You
motivation
see why?
are.
You heard his last diss track?
Them joints is trash.
Yeah.
Like, serious?
Them joints is trash.
Like, seriously? Come on, man.
I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know his motivation. I don't. That's the weird part. Like, you making too much money and moves to be worried about responding to people that's not being aggressive with you.
Right.
He the one that turn it up.
Right.
Everybody be
Nah.
keeping it regular.
I get mad because he turned it up and then he get mad when people turn it back up higher and talk about now y'all doing too much. Now I gotta take it here.
Cause y'all enable him, dog.
Come on, man.
Y'all enable him.
How we
All y'all-
enable him?
Well, I don't know about you, but
was about to say.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I can't stand the crap that he
He
does.
be feeling like he winning. Like, he be feeling like he invincible. Like, that shit corny. Even the thing with the Meech joint, where he tried to call Meech a rat. Y'all know he produced the BMF series, right?
Right.
Meech got out. I guess Meech took a picture with Ross. Meech ain't got nothing to do with what you and Ross got going on. So what he do? He started dissing Meech. Then he fired the son from the show and started dissing the son, calling him all types of stuff. Mind you, him and the son, Lil Meech had a close relationship. They was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he did a lot for him while his dad was locked up. But because his dad took a picture of one of your ops from 5-6 years ago, now you gonna start beefing with the son? That's shit corny, bro. That's corny. Like,
What? Listen.
we gotta stop in there. We gotta stop. Doing that.
but-
So you feel like he's trying to just keep that image of being a troll and petty.
No, he was like that his entire career. What are you talking about? He did it in his raps.
I know, but I'm just saying
Even when he was
he
beefing
gotta
back
keep
in
it
the
going. Like, he can't retire it. Like, he gotta
No,
take that
no.
to his grave.
Take the word rap out the conversation. He ain't rapping.
Right, he's not
I don't
rapping.
want to hear. I'm
Yeah.
saying when he was back in the
He's definitely not
I'm
rapping.
talking about when he came out. When he came out with the whole mixtape run, he was being petty and being ridiculous.
When
even
did
in
he
them
ever
beats.
rap?
Huh?
When did 50 ever rap? When did he ever have a rapping career? I don't know.
A rapping career.
Yeah, when he ever rap? I don't know.
Wait.
It's been so long. I don't know. When did he rap? It's been so long. When did that time he rap?
Time. Wait, we're not doing that.
He got a talk show host. He a talk show host.
Nah, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. No.
The last time he rapped?
I understand what he's saying. It's been a
agree
long
with
time.
everything you said till you just said, when did this dude ever
He's trying
rap?
to say it's been a long time.
Yeah, I'm saying it long.
Since he put something down.
Yeah, right.
All right, okay.
That's relevant.
That's all I'm saying.
That's relevant.
Well, he done rapping. That's already been evident. He don't need to step in behind another freaking
But he's
mic
making
again.
money in so many different avenues. Why are you being petty?
He's been petty his whole freaking career.
He only do like.
What do you
Well,
mean?
social
Why
media
is he
make it
being
corny.
petty?
Social media show the corny versions of it, right? Like before, his petty was cool. Like when he was at the award show and
His petty was never
he was
cool.
walking around looking for his ops in the
His
crowd.
petty was never cool, not to me. His petty was never cool.
But that's
But he got away with it because he was him.
there was different type of petty though, right? Like when he was at the award show, he was walking around and he tried to go into the crowd to look for his ops or whatever. That's cool, that's regular stuff. Nobody getting offended by that. Like I expect him to do that. You act like you a gangster, that you gonna do stuff like that.
Right.
You acting like you a gangster.
But the social media stuff is where a gangster don't do that.
Right, but you already gave him the green light when you made him think that was cool with what he just did. That's like compounding on interest. He just kept on going up and up and up to see what he can get away with.
Well, can I look at it from a different angle?
What angle is that?
Do you think him, when he had these beats, even the one right now with T.I.,
Yeah.
that they talked about it to help T.I. album sales?
I heard people say that.
I heard people say that about Hope.
But I don't think you play with your wife like that. I don't think.
I will hope you don't put your wife. That's what I'm saying.
Well, maybe he didn't know he was going to go that far.
Nah, you would talk.
We talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it. Then my son is involved in it too. Yeah,
I would have told them. I'd have got them in on it because they started dissing his dead moms. 50 dead moms. So I'd have made sure y'all knew this wasn't what it is for y'all go there.
Exactly. Nah, that
But I
can't be a
seen people
setup.
saying that like,
Yeah, that can't be a setup.
Look, it's 2026. I ain't mad for people assuming everything a rollout or everything a game. Like that's kind of what this era got you feeling like. Everything is.
Well, the reason why I said I heard in some of his interviews when he said he has beef with somebody, they should be happy because it helps them.
Who, 50?
Yeah, it helps them sell.
Yeah,
sell
That's
more.
just being smart.
That's just being smart with his marketing.
Okay.
He markets everything the way he does because he puts so much attention to it.
Right, and people gotta stop that too, because when people ask what you just asked, right? Not particularly you, but everybody assumes something to roll out because somebody capitalizes off the attention. That don't make it a rollout. Like if you diss me and everybody talking about me, I'm gonna tag my stuff. Like that's just smart. That don't mean we planned it,
but
that's just smart.
True,
Like,
but at the same time, sometimes you looking at something you like, yo, it's a little too coincidental.
I think people, if you thought they smart businessmen, if you make up a word, you call me a word, and that word ain't offensive or whatever, I'm gonna turn it to a merch. That's smart.
I get it, but I get it, but for T.I. all of a sudden to come back to rapping, just the conspiracy, for him to all of a sudden come back to rapping, start beefing. He got a whole big beef with one of the biggest trolls in the industry, and no,
you can't win.
Right, you can't win, and at the same time, you got an album coming out, and all coincidentally started happening at once. You gotta get a little suspicious about
makes
that.
people
Drop it,
question.
though. He still ain't dropped it.
But you know what's coming.
But it's going to die now. If it's not out by next
Yeah,
week,
he need to drop
we
it.
on to the
He
next
should
thing.
have dropped it by now.
Yeah, we on the next
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah, he should drop.
But go ahead.
Now I was going to say, is there a certain point where at a certain age you need to stop?
We've been
all
said
this?
that. We've been said that, but he's not gonna stop. That's him.
I'm just talking about in hip hop in general.
You
Yes.
talking about 50? I say he passed that age a long time ago.
Yeah, You know?
But hip hop in general, of course, yes, absolutely. I already been said that. But then you say I'm retiring people.
No, we talking about beefing.
Yeah, you said I'm retiring
I
people.
didn't say not making music.
No, you said I'm
No,
retiring people.
I said beefing. At a certain age, you should why are you beefing with?
Well, it's not even the thing. That's the issue though. It's not beef. That's why it's corny. If it's beef, I get you going these. It's not beef.
Okay.
This is regular. It be regular stuff that he just get mad over. Like Meech wasn't beefing with 50 because he took a picture with Ross. T.I. wasn't beefing with 50 because he asked for a versus. We not beefing.
Yeah, he takes it to he takes it to a whole nother
So
level.
why you going this far? We not beefing. That's
He took
where
it personal.
that's where it go too far. Like
he takes it too far.
now, him and Diddy, that might be beef. You turn my baby mom into a sex.
He just wanted to take him shopping, man.
He
He just wanted to take him shopping. What's wrong with that?
That's beef.
that's a
beef.
violation.
That's
That's a violation.
He wanted to buy him some clothes.
Don't
you
let
know
no
what I
other
mean?
man ever tell me you taking me.
And
No, that's a violation,
I hope
brother.
he thanked him later. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Private.
violation, brother. No.
Yeah, I'm saying like that gotta be what it is. And look, to be honest, I mean, do y'all penalize 50 for not responding? Really responding?
For which one?
What you
to
mean?
anything, any diss track T.I. did.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Why?
5,
No, because I don't
6.
consider him an MC.
The Sons.
No, because I don't consider him an MC.
Papoose. Like,
No, because
everybody-
I don't consider him an MC. So no, I don't consider him an MC. I never considered him an MC. So no.
50?
Yeah, no, I never consider him an MC. No.
So you got it. So if you MC, you gotta respond. You gotta respond to all call outs. All call outs mandatory.
I don't think so.
Not all call outs, but certain
Especially if
ones
they ain't on your
certain
level.
ones you can't look at. Certain ones you can't just act like I'm not going to respond because I don't feel like battling somebody or I don't think they on my level. It depends on how the call out is and what's the call out about.
Was hip hop built on that though?
That's why. Yes, it was built on.
Was
that.
it
That's
built
the
on?
point.
Was it really built on? Oh, I'm bigger than you. I ain't gonna respond to you.
No,
Or
it was
like,
built on. I called you out. Let's go. Let's
right,
go ball
exactly.
for ball.
So if you said something, y'all said something different.
I'm only
No,
saying
hip hop
that.
was built on. If you on my level, then I'm going to answer.
But you have respect for everybody.
But
who's
if you're
out
not
there at
on
the
my
time.
level, I'm not going to even waste my time with you.
Was that what hip hop was always founded on? Like people y'all listen
Well,
to.
back then in the streets, back then in
You
the
were-
streets,
you would
that's
go
different.
everybody- right,
you
Because
going at
everybody was
everybody,
on the
you
same
on
level.
everybody. Right, you on the
Everybody was
street,
on the
was the
same
same
level.
level. Right.
But once you start reaching a certain status,
Nah.
I'm not responding to nobody in the street.
That depends on who it is.
But I'm talking about people that's in your field. They not on the same stature as you, but they in the industry. Required.
If you ain't,
Back then,
you
what
ain't
you
using me
required?
to come up. You're not
You
using
talking
me to
about
come
you
up.
personally though? I'm talking about your favorite rappers. When they was challenged, did they respond?
I don't think they responded to everyone. I think they responded to people who they felt.
Do you know somebody that they didn't respond to? Like offhand?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they responded to everyone. I don't think it made even headlines because we didn't know about it. That's what I'm saying.
So okay, well, we're talking about the ones. Let's say the ones that did make headlines, the ones that you heard about. Have you ever seen y'all favorite artist not?
Yeah.
Not.
DMX did it a couple of times with a couple of dudes.
Well, you call DMX an MC though.
Yes, absolutely. All automatic, off gate, absolutely. Fab did it with Ali Vargas back in the day off a mixtape. Ali Vargas tried to have some beef with him. Fab didn't really respond to him in no kind of way with that. Those are two I can think of at the top of my head that that just popped in my head. That artists I know that didn't respond to people
What
coming at them.
Did
Would that
Karis one respond to YZ? I don't remember.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
All right. I don't remember.
Yeah, he did.
But then would that
But
not,
he didn't respond to Karis one too, right?
No, he didn't respond back.
No. Remember the dude tried to call himself Karis one too? I don't know if you remember.
Oh no, I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was Karis one. Another guy tried to come out and call himself Karis one
Oh,
too.
that is super corny.
Yeah.
That's super corny. No.
But then would that not make them an MC though? MC is one of the things that like pure hip hop purists hold on to. Like that's what makes them a purist. Like MC is something that don't change. Like that's what they try to differentiate everybody.
But see, here's the problem. Here's the thing I have to say about that when you talk about it being an MC and everything of that nature. If you're not in my orbit, but you just somewhere out in the wind trying
Right.
to throw a bar at me just to get my attention, I'm not doing that. Now, if it's come down to a point to where we are in each other's orbit, maybe you on a track I'm on, or whatever the case may be. Oh, I'm going at you hard. I'm going at you immediately just to let you know that this ain't no game. But I am not going to put time, effort, and studio time to respond to somebody that's not even nowhere near in my vicinity for me to even respond to. So I'm not going to blame every MC for not responding to every diss person that's out there. But if it's somebody that's in my orbit,
Like,
yeah, I got to respond.
they're trying to use you as a come up.
Yeah, I gotta respond.
but if you playing that game though, if you step in the field, you can't then run off. You can't go to the sideline once I jump in. Like if you step on the field and I see you in there,
Yeah.
then you gotta respond. Like J. Cole can't diss Lil Pump and then say I'm not dissing Sci-Hi. Sci-Hi just came at J. Cole. You can't diss Lil Pump on 1985 and then say I'm not gonna respond
But
to
yeah, once you
Sci-Hi.
set a precedent,
Because
you gotta stick with it.
No,
Yeah,
right.
like,
Right,
what you mean?
Yeah, you gotta
that's
stick
a
with
different
it.
kind of
So is he
that's
not
a-
MC?
Right.
Who?
J. Cole not MC?
Well, you already told he the KD to rap to me right now.
But is he looked at as an MC though, right?
He's looked at as an MC, but he got to respond. I'm not saying
Okay,
that.
so you
isn't
saying
him.
he gotta respond?
Yeah, to Sci-Hi, he absolutely got to respond. He has to put out some type of response. He can't run to his corner again.
It wouldn't look corny though that you backed out of Kendrick and then you respond to Sci.
Yeah, it does,
Yeah.
but he's put
Yeah,
himself
it
in that
does.
position.
All right.
It does, but he puts himself in that position. He put himself in that position. That's why I say he the KD to rap to me now. Sorry, Jay, I'm sorry, but that's what
Right.
you are right now, bro.
Right.
You look at Kendrick as an MC?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he don't have to respond to everybody depending on who
Yeah,
you
right.
talk about.
You gotta come real high to get up there.
Why? What if I take out all your youngins on your coast and I'm challenging the West Coast and then I call you out?
No, you don't get the.
What you mean? I took out
No.
whoever you sent. Now
I didn't send
go to the
nobody.
big dog.
I didn't send nobody. I didn't send nobody. They just did it. They did it on their own. I didn't send nobody. So that's not no. If I sent somebody, that's a different story. I didn't send nobody. They just did it on their own. And then you just wanted to say, all right, I took them out. Let me go for you. Yeah, no, you don't get to challenge me that way.
No, but
you don't get to challenge me that way. Sorry.
If the people y'all talk about say I consulted with Kendrick or I was going over whatever the hell, you win it. Now, if you get consulted by any, if he talks to you about it, you win it.
They lying.
You win it.
They lying.
You don't get to come at me that way. You gotta have some type of significant reason for me to come at you just because you took out the dudes that are lower tier than me. No, you don't get to just come at me just because you took them out. That's not how this works. You gotta make something or give me something that's significant to say, oh snap, all right, I gotta respond to that.
Right, you gotta get my attention.
That's different.
You gotta get my attention.
All right, y'all switching it up.
Why?
But
Because I can still be a lower artist, and if I get something to get you attention, now you gotta respond. Y'all was saying if y'all ain't in the same
like
level.
this. Give you a prime example since we were just talking about him 50 with how to get robbed. All the dudes he dissed on that joint on how to get robbed. The only person that actually responded to him was Jay. And all Jay said was
Jada threw some shots at him.
Yeah.
Jada threw shots at him.
that was low level
a couple
shots.
people did.
That was low level shots. The only person that
But
actually
they weren't nothing major.
Right. The only person that actually made something that was a major was Jay with I'm
Right,
about
when he
a
did that
dollar.
as cancer.
Yeah, when I'm
Yeah.
about $1 with the F is 50 cents.
Right.
Jada
Yeah,
this team too. But then you only gave me a bar though. I'm not gonna give you a whole song.
Huh? No, what I'm saying what I'm saying is nobody really responded crazy to 50 whole joint after, even though he dissed all them rappers. The only significant one you heard was Jay little bar. And Jay didn't even give him a song. He gave him a bar. That was it. He didn't even give him a song. He said,
Right, because 50 didn't give him a song. 50 gave him a bar.
Huh?
50 gave him a bar. He gave everybody a bar. That was songs by a bunch of different people.
Right.
So I'm not gonna give you a song for a bar. I'm gonna give you a bar back. I ain't gonna. Because now you really giving them if I give him a whole song, now you really putting him on the pedestal.
But technically that was a diss. I don't care if you only gave me a bar. Most of the time people do diss songs, they only giving you maybe a whole bar or maybe a couple bars. They're not even giving you a whole song. Anyway, most of this joint is not even a whole freaking song. It might be one verse.
Right. So I'm gonna give you a bar back.
He felt he was relevant
Right, but what I'm saying is a lot of times when you hear a diss track, unless it's just like a 1 minute or 2 minute diss track, if anybody do a diss song, it's only like maybe one verse that's actually directed at the person.
A verse is different than a bar though. Remember, they only got bars. A bar can be just one line.
It don't matter whether it's a bar or a verse. If you respond to that means that bar, that verse caught your attention enough to say you got to respond to it.
But it's normally only the lower tier person or the person that's looked at lower that responds back with a whole song. You got just give you like.
So which is back to our point why everybody don't gotta respond until anybody that diss them.
The bar's the bait. You beat once you respond, it's over.
Huh?
I'm dropping the song now. The bar's the
No,
bait.
you get to drop the song, you can drop the verse. I'll give you a line.
But once you respond, you win. Once you respond,
once you respond,
it's on.
Right, if you give me a bar or a line or whatever you give me,
Jay responded, made it on.
Right, now we in it, but they ain't. Nobody.
So like y'all MCs, like I say Rock M, right?
Okay.
They A tier. He an A tier artist, right? In his period. If a B tier artist respond to him, because really the only difference between an A and a B tier is maybe like a classic project, something like that.
No,
something like that.
It's a little bit more than that.
But I play like if he wants to respond.
If he didn't respond, y'all.
If he didn't respond, I wouldn't feel no type of way.
Why?
If he
Came
did
from
respond,
the
I'm gonna say he did respond to a B tier artist because EPMD said something.
He didn't respond.
Yes, he did. When they said
the Paris Smith joint, he didn't respond to.
Remember they came to him when they was talking about smack me and I smack you back.
They responded to him.
And he said something in his lyrics too. I can't remember what it was.
They said he didn't respond because they called it off before he was about to put out a whole song to diss him.
He wrote it. He didn't put it out. Like the same thing with him and Kane.
All right, about to say it was
the same thing with him and Kane. He wrote something to respond to Kane.
Yeah, he didn't put it out.
But he didn't put it out.
Because Kane called him
but
and
he
said,
was going to respond.
But
they was on the same level. You know.
Well, EPMD wasn't that too far behind.
Yeah, it's just they were because they were just coming out. They didn't establish themselves.
But either way,
that was on their first. That was on their first.
But that wasn't their first album when he did that.
Yes, they did. Yes, it was. It was their first.
That was their first joint? That was their second album.
It was their first one.
When he said I smack you back, that was their second joint.
Yeah, that was their first one.
Okay.
Y'all can admit though, the essence of y'all era though was
that's a bad look.
But that's the beginning of it, building it up. So you can almost quantify.
You build your reputation in the street back
right
then.
there. So
we ain't talking about the streets no more.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So in the music, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to get to. He just mentioned it. What type of reputation this person has as an MC or as a music artist for me to respond to? If you're just a new dude that just came up the block, don't even got an album out.
Not new. We talking about a veteran like you. He just.
I'm a veteran, and the dude that's dissing me better have at least 2 albums out already.
I'll put it in battle rap terms. Battle rap got like a top tier, a mid tier, and a low tier.
You better have at least 2-3 battles and you won.
If a mid tier, just a top tier, you ain't gotta respond.
You better have at least 2-3 battles that you won, and you release one of them battles.
Of known people.
Right. Not no amateur dudes. Some good name people, and you better rip them apart.
All right, let me y'all a scenario now. Drake and Pusha. Drake is top tier. Pusha what?
Pusha got years.
Is he mid tier?
I would say mid tier because he got years. He's a veteran.
Yeah,
he's mid. He's a veteran. So he got.
I don't think he's up there. Though.
He's not up there at Drake's level, but he's mid because he's a veteran.
But this is my question for y'all. I might not be where you at stature wise.
Okay.
But the rapping part, I'm either better than you or equal to you. Does that mean you have to respond? Because on that level, I am looked at.
I think Push had enough following to where he had to respond, right?
Yes.
Like, yeah, we talking about the rapping part, not the stardom part.
Right. No, I'm just saying Push is on that level where he had to respond.
That's what I'm saying. So if I'm equal to you rapping, I gotta respond.
But not even just rapping, just because you got bars, but Pusha had albums. He had Clips albums. You heard him on features.
He was already established.
Like he's been in the game for a minute.
He was already established.
He's not a new dude.
But the gap is so wide.
The gap can be as wide as you wanted it to be, but he had years of experience. He has a reputation as being somebody.
We knew who he was.
Right.
Who he is.
He got some bars. He got he a real spitter. Like that's gonna be a problem for Drake if they actually go bar for bar. But if we still talking about if that a new dude ain't got no experience, he's just somebody new coming up that might be just a hot act for the first year or two.
Trying to make a name for
him.
I disagree because if you hit me with a bomb.
Well, that's different. You hit me with a bomb. I might have
like Mickey Fax and
I might have to
and Royce, right? Like so, the Mickey Fax, Matt Fax and Royce joint a couple years ago. If y'all ain't whatever.
Yeah, I remember that.
Royce and Lupe started going at it, right?
Yeah.
And Royce had a bar. He was like, "I'll put a hole in your son while you holding some sun chips," right? And Mickey, he was like, "Yo, was that for me?" And Royce was just like, "Yo, if you want it, you can have it. I wasn't thinking about you, but if you want it, you can have it. It's for you. Just make it for you now." So Mickey was like, bet. Mickey dropped the whole track on Royce. Royce ain't never respond.
Yeah.
And that was the end of it. People was like, yo, Royce, you gotta respond. Yo, do it. And Royce, he took it personal, like, yo, it got too personal. I don't want to respond. But
no. I don't gotta respond.
But I feel like he had to respond. Once you entertain me responding, now you gotta respond. Once you entertain it, you got to do it.
I disagree with that.
And I hit you with a bomb?
No, I disagree with that because I wasn't going at you. You made it about you.
But you hopped on live with me to talk about it.
Right, but you made it about you.
But he told him to write. He said, make your best this, go right, make your best this, I want to hear it.
And he probably felt like it wasn't enough. Regardless of what
the world felt it was enough.
The world made it feel, but he might have felt like, well, no, but to me, I don't feel like he had to respond because when I originally wrote the bar that supposedly triggered you, I wasn't talking about you.
Right.
So I was talking about,
took it personal.
Right, you took it personal and made it about you. So, all right, so you feel some type of way about it, go ahead, do what you gotta do. I don't mean I gotta respond to it, go ahead, do what you gotta do.
But we give people props, the lower rappers, as an MC, if they respond to everybody. Joe Budden got a lot of props for responding to everybody.
I respect that. Yeah, that's my boy.
Right. But I respect that. But you don't put the top tiers on the same thing like that. Like they don't got to do it, but you give all these props.
But it doesn't move Joe Budden anywhere. Put it this way,
on the MC list.
No, it doesn't move him anything for me.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like Joe's going to always be where Joe is at for me in my top rappers of all time, regardless of whether he responded to people or not. That doesn't move the list for me. His catalog is what moved the list for me. A lot of people catalog music why everything moved the list. Now if you respond along with the catalog, all right, that's like accolades in NBA. When you got championship and you got accolades on top of championships. Yeah. That's the same thing for me. Yeah. So I respect you a little bit more that you know that you want to go toe to toe with these dudes, but if you want to go toe to toe, listen, because here's the problem. Where's the win for you if you beating somebody that you superior over? There's no win for you there.
Hip hop was never about where you could win. It's like I'm gonna show you I'm better than you.
Nah, but
I'm gonna show you I'm better than you.
I'm already better.
Some of them don't even move the needle like whether it's a
it should be easy. Let me give you 3 bars.
Not just a young hill. Young hill gets old. Like remember when Nelly and Karis won? Did anybody really care?
Yeah, listen. In the words of Mr. J the Kiss, if I'm winning, what I look like getting even with you fools. Plain and simple. If I'm above you, what I look like coming down to your level just to go battle with you? That makes no sense.
I'm letting you know.
No, you gotta come up here. You gotta make me realize, oh snap, he coming. I gotta shut him down because he coming. Not because you down there yelling, yo, I want your attention. No, we ain't doing that. You gotta let me know I gotta feel like you coming up here to where
like
you might be.
Threat.
Yeah, like you might be a threat. If you ain't a threat, I'm not giving you my time of day.
If you're not a threat, that's why I'm only gonna give you a bar, and that bar gonna get you out of here. Just give you a bar.
But a lot of
I'm just gonna give you. I give you a bar.
I give you a bar. You gonna respond to that bar?
Right,
that's fine. But if the bar is fired, nobody gonna require me to respond.
But here's the thing. I will say. I'm gonna say that between late '90s, mid 2000s, there was a lot of subliminals thrown that people didn't realize was about certain people.
Jay King is subliminals.
Yeah. I'm just saying, there's a lot of subliminals blown to people that nobody, like, unless you was in that circle or you knew about what was going on, you wouldn't know who that subliminal was thrown at. That actually killed a lot of beefs before they even got to anywhere higher. So people responded. But they responded in subliminal ways where it wasn't it wasn't always up front and friction. Nowadays they're not doing it. But I know back in the 90s and the late 2000s, there was a lot of subliminals being thrown out there. A whole lot of them.
That was even before that.
I made a whole mixtape of a bunch of beefs
before that though, because L was the king of that.
Yeah, I'm just saying I made a whole mixtape of a bunch of back in the day, a bunch of subliminals being thrown at different rappers.
L be on the same joint with you and dish you.
Yeah, well, he did that with 4, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
but that's
so nobody's legacy gets affected. Top dog don't respond. Nobody legacy.
It depends on you
depends
keep
on the level.
It depends on what happened. That J. Cole legacy got affected because of not responding to Kendrick and Drake. I don't care what nobody says. Legacy got affected.
Yeah,
his legacy got affected for that.
That could have took him to a whole nother level.
Right. That could have trajected him up to be the top one.
Well,
right.
I'm glad,
if he came strong.
Right.
I'm glad he didn't respond. I mean, it just
nah.
The only reason I'm saying glad he didn't respond because
I don't think it would have got as ugly as it got if he did respond.
Nah, you ought to look at it from the optics.
You don't think he was one?
No. Optics wise, everybody keep forgetting the optics wise of that.
Okay, what's the optics?
Drake and Cole dissing Kendrick makes Kendrick look like a god.
Yes.
Two of the top. If Drake is 1 or 2 and and Cole was 1 or 2, whatever, and let's say Kendrick in the middle of that, 2 of the top dudes are going against me. The bar for Kendrick will be lower because I got 2 of the top dogs going at me. I don't need to get both of y'all a song. I just got a direct verses to both of y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all responding to me with a song. It will optics wise look like Kendrick is the boogeyman. You can't have them two going at it.
He is the boogeyman.
But I'm just saying, it would look optics wise, he was going to win that because optics wise, like y'all two got to team up to beat me. Nah, everybody need their individual phase. You can't do the 2-on-1 thing. It would have made Kendrick look even more.
I don't know about that.
You had to break it apart. Like you responding first, and then once that's done, then. We'll respond. You can't, both can't do it, bro. Make him like a guy.
Nah.
It's the same thing in basketball.
I get it. I get what you're saying, like a double team in basketball.
If Steph Curry and Bron team up because they couldn't beat KD, y'all gonna be like, yo, had to team up to beat them. You know what I'm saying? That's how they looked at KD and Steph.
Yeah, I know.
That's how it would look like.
I get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but still, but he should never threw the punch out there.
I agree with that.
That's the only problem.
I agree with that.
If he never threw the punch out there, it might be a different conversation.
I agree 100% on that.
He threw the punch out there.
Yeah. That's always people forgetting. Them two would have went back. Bro, Kendrick would have powered up. Like, he would have been dissing them both at the same time. People would have been like, oh my God, they not.
I get what you're saying. He shouldn't have threw that punch out there.
So, y'all might be mad on this nut show because y'all want to talk about legacies.
Oh.